Hey guys, good morning. Bill Sieglein from the CISO Executive Network. This week begins our second series of roundtables. The topic is third-party risk management. It's quite a timely topic for us as McDonald's back in December announced that they had had a data breach. They haven't disclosed how many records, but it was caused by a third-party vendor. Statistics continue to show that nearly 70% of all breaches are caused by third-party vendors. And I feel really strongly about the importance of a good third-party risk management program. As a matter of fact, in most of my roles as a CISO, it was one of the first things I dedicated my time and resources to, and I encourage you to do the same thing. I really want to emphasize three key factors in third-party risk management during this particular series. First of all, know your third parties, and that's not really easy to do, considering the fact that many of the third parties in your organization are contracted by business units, and IT never finds out about them. You'll have to play sleuth a little bit, and that means typically getting to know somebody from both procurement and accounting, because certainly there has to be a contract in place, and secondly, they've got to get paid. So make them your best friends and get involved with them as much as you can. Find out who those vendors are, and then spend some time with them. Find out why those business units are engaging with them and what kind of data they're sharing. The second thing is write strong contracts. You're going to hear this from each of the attorneys that speak to us during this series. They're going to emphasize contract language, the ability to go in and do spot audits, language about what to do when a data breach occurs and how they're supposed to protect your data. As a CISO, one of the things I discovered, at least with one of my companies, was that 40% of all the contracts actually didn't exist. The third parties were operating on a handshake. That puts you at a real disadvantage when a breach does occur and you have to go to court. You really can't hold that third party accountable for any of the activity during that data breach. And thirdly, emphasize making business units aware of the risks of engaging with third parties when there's no contract and when there's no security contract language. When you become that sleuth and you're working with procurement and the folks in accounting and you do discover some vendors that your business units are engaged with, you're inevitably going to go spend time with those business units, find out who the vendor is, why they're engaging with them. Take that opportunity to educate that business unit owner about the risk of that data. And make sure, don't be less tactful by saying, well, we're going to hang you out to dry, but I think there's a way to say, you are ultimately responsible. It's data from your business unit and is contracted with your business unit. So if there's a breach, it's you, not anybody else in the company that's going to go to jail. So those are the 3 points I want to emphasize. I strongly encourage you to get involved in this series. If you haven't been to one in a while, this is one to come and listen to our vendor partners who are going to come and speak, to listen to the attorneys, and to share with your peers. In each city, one of your peers will be leading the closed-door discussion and really revealing some secrets about how they deal with third-party risk management. So get to the website, get registered. I expect to see a number of new folks at the meetings this time. Have a great week, and we'll see you all over the next 4 weeks. Thanks, guys.